And fans, we will look to repeat what we saw here early in the men's 10,000 meters. That is Vincent Kiprop of Missouri Southern quickly to the front, followed by Gitabude of Adams State and Gandu of Tiffin. Dominic Knotts also following. Again, your same four gentlemen. We'll see if Will Reyes chooses to join them tonight. That will be his teammate, Medina, currently running in fifth. 30 seconds on the first 200 meters there for Kiprop. Officially 62-2 for your leader. That is Vincent Kiprop representing the Lions of Missouri Southern. He's followed closely there by his rival from Tiffin. That is James Gandu, Gitabude, and Dominic Knotts. Again, 4 of the 5 gentlemen who separated themselves from the field early in the 10,000, again pushing here in the 5,000 meters. Fans, as we will hit 600 meters here shortly, you will see that if we can continue on anywhere near this pace, the facility record will be obliterated here tonight. Current facility record at the IMG Academy is 14:12. Is 13 by Charles Malenga, the Lewis great, set back in 1994. As you can see, these men are already picking up water here early, and we are going to turn through 800 meters in 2:08. Already picking up water here early, and we are going to turn through 800 meters in 2:08. 4:16 pace in the early going here. As they run on the track, that is Gandu, Kiprop, Gitabude, Knotts, Kyle Medina of Chico State, Will Reyes of Chico, Gitabude, Knotts, Kyle Medina of Chico State, Will Reyes of Chico State, Adam Craig, Kiefer Johnson, Mark Huzer. A dense pack of the rest of the field here, following these 4 gentlemen who are now starting to string out slightly. The whole chase pack coming through there. 1,000 meters, your leaders were at 2:42 for perspective. 1,000 meters, your leaders were at 2:42 for perspective. Your chase pack 11 seconds behind, led by Will Reyes at 2:53. Kiefer Johnson in the mix, along with 2 Wildcats that would be Reyes and Medina. The last lap there, 66.8 seconds for Gandu. Prop, Gandu, Gitabude, and Knotts. Knotts of Alaska Anchorage, currently sitting here in 4th. Then we have Reyes, the front here will turn that first mile in 4:22. That is the first 1,600 meters of this race in 4:22. That is Kiprop, Gandu, Gitabude, and Knotts. The chase pack there, led by Reyes, will be 4:36. 14 seconds back is the chase pack. As you can see, the leaders continue to build away. They were 11 seconds up at 1,000 meters. At 1,600 meters, they have now built that lead to 14 seconds. It is Reyes, Huzier. That is Adam Craig of Mount Olive. And as of the last turn on the home stretch, that was a 15-second lead the leaders have from the pack. This is Adam Craig of Mount Olive on the point, pulling in the chase pack, followed by Reyes. The two athletes from Cal Poly Pomona also in the mix. That is Huzier and Dominguez. Kiefer Johnson also there in the mix with those athletes from Cal Poly Pomona. As they run on the track, it is Kiprop, Gandu, Gitabude, Knotts, Craig, Reyes, Medina, Dominguez, Johnson, and Huzier. As you can see, we are down to 3 men now in the lead pack as we approach 2K. And on the front, we still have Kiprop, Gandu, and Gitabude. Knotts finding himself in a little bit of no man's land at the moment. Running valiantly through 2K with the leaders here. But it continues to be these 3 gentlemen out front. Again, this is classic Vincent Kiprop fashion here, pushing from the gun. We'll see if these gentlemen have the stamina and the guts to maintain and hang on with him. That is Gandu and Gitabude. The remaining 5 All-American spots very much at play here in this chase pack as almost the entire field remains. As we consider these top 3 athletes here, it is worth noting that if James Gandu were to get second in this race, Tiffin would be tied with Ashland. You will see Dominic Knotts crossing the finish line there, and the chase pack starting to bring Knotts back in. Craig, Johnson, Huzier, Medina,
Turn your attention to the podium. We are going to pass out our awards to the top 8 finishers in the women's 5,000 meter run. Coach Hunt from Western State will be presenting these awards, and he will present the 8th place award to Amanda Farrow, a senior from Lewis. Her time 16:37.34. 7th place finisher, a junior from St. Leo, Colette Rumpf. She ran 16:36. 6th place, Brianna Colbinson. 6th place, Brianna Colbinson. 16:36.12, the time for the senior from Minnesota Duluth. 5th, Georgia Porter. 16:33.63, the time for the senior from Western State. 4th, Stacy Metzger, a freshman from Grand Valley State. She ran 16:28.71. 3rd, a freshman from Mount Olive, Leah Hanley, 16:27.24. Your runner-up, 16:26.52, the time for a senior from Grand Valley State, Kendra Foley. And your double winner on the weekend, she ran 16:24.22, breaking the facility record from Western State, Alicia Konachek.
And back on the track, surpassing 3,200 meters, that was Gandu and Kiprop at 8:49. Gitabude passing in 8:42. He continues to fall back off. The pace was too much here for Sydney Gitabude, but we do have Vincent Kiprop and Gandu. Gandu currently leading, the 2 men in the lead, followed by Gitabude. Dominic Knotts has now been caught by the pack, and that is Will Reyes, Kiefer Johnson, Craig, The chase pack came through 2 miles at 9:17. That means they were about 25 seconds still behind Guidabude. Guidabude soldiers on here in 3rd place. Relatively 70 meters behind the leaders and another, I would say, 110 meters ahead of the chase pack. Into the turn here now, there is some serious surging going on from the 2 athletes. That is Kiprop and Gandu. Kiprop does not seem to appreciate the efforts of Gandu to lead, and likewise. Both of these athletes challenging each other, pushing towards the max here, and Kiprop looking to push here, and it seems that he might be getting some separation as Gandu begins to break. That was a 65-second lap on the previous circuit. We will see what Kiprop turns here as he begins to run away from Gandu. A valiant effort early, but it seems to be the adjustments in pace and the surges in acceleration have been too much for James Gandu. Kiprop will continue to push into the home stretch here. He now has over 30 meters of lead on 2nd place. It is Kiprop, Gandu, Guidabude, Medina, Johnson, Craig, I believe Will Reyes, Dominguez, and that's Kiprop into the backstretch. Gandu chasing still, and I was trying to get a better sense of this chase back. That is Kyle Medina. Kiefer Johnson now moving up on his shoulder. Chris May also in the mix of Grand Valley State. Craig. That is Derek Williams, representing the Thunderwolves of CSU Pueblo. Will Reyes, Dominic Knotts, and Dominguez. They are again separating from the rest of the field. To move to the front and break this race open and be fully in command, that was a 64.6 on that previously mentioned lap for Kiprop here. Kiprop soldiering on his own at this point, folks. Again, the meet record, 13:49.85. The facility record, 14:12. That is far gone at this point as Kiprop takes the bell. He has to close in a 65 here to break the meet record, folks. We'll see if he can do it. You will see now Gandu hitting the bell lap. Guidabude continues to run in 3rd, but things are heating up, and we might pay some more attention here to this chase pack to see what happens for the remaining All-American spots. That is Medina. Derek Williams moving up on the outside. Kiefer Johnson in the mix as well. 13:18 with 200 to go is your leader. That is Kiprop powering through the turn, folks. If he can close into 30, we might have a new championship record. It has been around for over a decade, folks. 13 years. Let's bring Kiprop here into the finish line. Kiprop charging hard. 13:38 on the clock. Will he get there? He has 9 seconds to do so. Kiprop closing, 46, 47, 48. We will have a new meet record here, folks, and this is James Gandu running valiantly as well. 2nd place. He will have a great meet here. And we are rolling into the home stretch. This is Medina. He will turn it on here, your 1,500 meters, as well as Derek Williams of CSU Pueblo. That is Baylor Harvey of Rogers State running very well. Chris May, Kiefer Johnson, and Will Reyes. Dominic Knotts will continue to pull here. Adam Craig. Folks, you will see those times start to scroll on the board. They will not be official yet, but the board will read Vincent Kiprop, Missouri Southern, 13:48.88, folks. That will be just under the meet record by approximately 1 second. Gandu 14:03. Sydney Guidabude 14:13.6. Kyle Medina 14:16 by graces of a 57.84 closing lap for Medina. That is only 2 seconds slower than he closed the 1,500 meters. Baylor Harvey of Rogers State also with an admirable